homeowners, it's not a question of if, but when the next hurricane will come. No matter what Florida weather has in store, StormSmart has products that protect every opening of your home while improving the look, feel, and function. From durable aluminum shutters, high-impact windows and doors, to our innovative storm catcher screens, products that enhance the beauty of your home and keep your family safe. Because smart is complete hurricane protection, and smart is peace of mind. Call StormSmart today for your free in-home consultation.
When your power goes out, remember just how inconvenient your life can be. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you'll have power when you need it. Our Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted. Get a free 10-year warranty with the purchase of any air-cooled generator. Call Generac Generators today. Generac Generators. Life is primitive without power.
We've got some clouds out there, even a couple of sprinkles as another front rolls through the area. Most of us wake up to sunshine and then very warm temperatures in the afternoon. Our temperatures, they're going up and they're staying up. Really nice forecast, especially if you're planning on going to the beach or the pool. Rain chances very slim. Another beautiful day in store. It's going to bring us a very high chance of storms. Some isolated showers across the area. Mother Nature likes to remind us that it isn't set by a calendar. We're always on it for you just in case things begin to pop.
Streaming from the ABC Action Weather Center in Studio A. This is Dennis Phillips Live. Sponsored by StormSmart. Protect every opening of your home with StormSmart. And by Generac Generators. Life is primitive without power.
How goes it, everybody? It is a Friday night edition of DPL, Dennis Phillips Live. I said yesterday that we were going to go at Friday. I'll be honest, I had to run out after the 7 o'clock show and grab something. And but now that I've done that, I'm got a busy weekend planned. As I mentioned, I posted a couple minutes ago. I'm honored to get the USF Distinguished Citizen Award tomorrow at commencement and giving commencement address as well. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. Kind of nervous. I mean, it's weird because again, I mean, you know me, I can just talk but I feel as though I need to have a little more format, and I do have something that I wrote up in prompter, but I don't know if I'm going to stick to it. So I can't imagine the prompter operator. They're like following me. I'll be on it for a couple of words, and then I'll be gone. Squirrel, and then they'll be trying to, and I'll watch it probably scrolling up and down as they're looking for where I am, and I'm not going to be there. So anyway, that's tomorrow. Obviously, Mother's Day on Sunday. A lot of folks have been asking about what the beach is going to be like tomorrow. And I'll tell you, we're gonna jump into it. I just don't think it's gonna be bad. I mean, I think we're going to have clouds, maybe more clouds than sun in some cases. But I really don't think we're looking at much of a significant rain event tomorrow. Inland areas are gonna get it again, but otherwise, I don't think so. So anyway, let's say hellos. Bridget, how's it going? Anna Maria, Pamela, Auburndale, Hagen, Ormond Beach, good to see you. Denise, are you poolside in Odessa? Kimberly, good to see you. We've got Lori and Linda from Newport Richie. Inverness is in the house with Kat. Prudy, hello. Say hi to your lovely daughter. Nice to see you, Prudy. Prudy and her daughter always show up at our Christmas light display. We do our fundraising, and they always come up every year. I think they missed one year, but they're usually there. Fight the traffic in the crowd for the community, so it's very kind. Denise, how you doing? We've got Pamela in the Largo bubble. Boy, that's going to be interesting. What is more powerful? Low pressure in the Gulf or the Largo bubble Sunday night or Monday? I'm betting on the low pressure in the Gulf. I'll show you in a minute. Okay. Okay, Taylor is here. Okay, now we're gonna have to talk. Where's my band button? Stand by. I always forget the band button lately. I mean, that's really terrible. Hold on. We're not streaming tonight, so I can kind of do more what I want to. Okay, now if you remember last night, Taylor was banned for valid reasons. The ban button, I do not take lightly. The ban button is just not, I'm not flippant with the ban button. It requires a significant amount of misbehaving to actually get the ban button. So Taylor started with the whole get to weather thing, which you guys know irritates me to no end, and it will encourage a ban. But then went to, okay, well, I'm just going to go over to Fox. And so once that happened, the ban button was initiated. However, Taylor's sister and his mother and friends came on. It's like, come on, give him a second chance. And I even said, I have had times before where people have come and messaged me directly and said, all right, my bad. I didn't mean anything by it. Give me another chance. And I'm like, absolutely, because I am a forgiving type for the most part. Mess with my daughter or my family, maybe not, but most of the time I'm a forgiving type. So, so Taylor messaged me last night and it's like, sorry, can you unban me? And I went in, and I think I must have figured it out because Taylor is here. Now, the funny part is Taylor started sharing the stuff of being banned, as did his sister, on social and tagged me. So I'm seeing all these things, and it was making me laugh. Because, I mean, come on. The ban button is designed for good-natured fun. Granted, much of the time, when you guys see somebody to ban, it is mentality. It is like the... you know, like, everybody together, bad. So, and that was going on with Taylor. But we forgive and forget. Most of the time in my world, that is my motto. There are exceptions. And so at this point, Taylor's forgiven. So anyway. So that was yesterday, and today is a new day. As was it Rhett Butler who said that, or Scarlett O'Hara? I think it was Scarlett O'Hara who said that in Gone with the Wind. So anyway, thank you, Mark. Mark, are you going to be at the Crooked Thumb? Mark is a big sports guy and a big Rule Number 7 guy, and usually comes to the Crooked Thumb. In fact, always comes to the Crooked Thumb for our debut. So that is 2 weeks from tomorrow. 2 weeks from tomorrow, we are debuting the Rule Number 7 Pale Ale with a new label. It's not going to have the suspenders. It's got a caricature of me giving the weather. So we're going to be there from 3 to 5. And last year, we had a fundraiser for Ryan's softball team. We'll see how that works out this time. But it's a lot of fun. And I'm just telling you, it's a great time. You get to try the beer. The Crooked Thumb's awesome in Safety Harbor. They brew it. There's a lot of people. Usually there's an hour line to get a chance to say hi, because I'll talk. You know, I'll be like, hey, it isn't just like, hey, how you doing? Shake your hand on your way. No. If you're going to wait in line to chat, let's chat. And we do. And sometimes people wait in line well over an hour, and I apologize in advance, but my take is if they're going to take the time out of their day to come over and say hi, I want to do it, and I love it. So anyway, that's going on 2 weeks from tomorrow. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the forecast, all right? Sean, yes, Sean should be able to make it. No Governor's Hurricane Conference. Okay, all right, let's go. So here's what I'm going to do. Going to give you an overview. Before I answer specific questions, I'm going to give you an overview. We're going to look at Futurecast. I'm going to show you the models, and then we can kind of go from there. And then at the end, I'll answer specific places. But my hope is you pay attention, you'll actually get it, and you'll understand what's going to happen. You won't need for me to say that specifically, but I know you will, because that's just the way it is. Tallahassee's in the house. Mary, how are you? Laszlo from in the basement, in the closet, from the movie Weird Science. Real genius. Okay, so I thought there'd be audio on this, but there's not. That's unfortunate. This is from Lakeland earlier tonight, and man, it was hailing. And I could hear the audio on this, and this hail was really, really coming down. So, yeah, someone just asked what you get banned, and Denise just said it. Yep, that's what it is. Spam politics or being impatient about me getting to the weather. That is it. Yeah, Laszlo, if you've seen the movie Real Genius with Val Kilmer, RIP, you know, Laszlo is the guy who won all the sweepstakes entries, and he's a super smart guy, and he hides underneath the stairs. Nokomis is in the house. You know who else is from Nokomis on my daughter's softball team? Montgomery drives all the way from Nokomis. Oh, there's the audio. Listen to the audio of the hail. Isn't that crazy? Is that not crazy? Yeah. So there was the audio. I'm glad you could hear that. It was really, really coming down. Okay, there's a live look at radar right now. Things are winding down, although inland, as has been the case the last couple of nights. Teresa, hi Taylor, welcome back, Bubs. I think Teresa's obviously related because it's the same last name. So yes, everybody, welcome back to Taylor. So there's a look at the rain that's winding down. What we had today, and I've been saying this for about 3 or 4 days now, so I'm certainly not changing my mind now. Bridget's audio scared her. It's true, it sounded really loud. It was crazy. So tomorrow, I think, is going to be exactly the same. And I've had so many people ask me, you know, what about the beach at 6 o'clock? What about a graduation party on Bel Air at 6 o'clock? I truly think the evening should remain rain-free until late on Saturday night or into early Sunday morning. Okay, we're going to go Futurecast will give you hour by hour. But right now, there's still inland areas, inland storms. And this area that we're looking at right here, we were looking at strong storms earlier. Now they've wound down, so to speak, and that's what we're looking at. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Keisha. So temperatures right now anywhere from the lower 70s to the lower 80s. Will St. Pete have tornadoes on Monday? Extremely unlikely. We will look at the Storm Prediction Center's forecast for that coming up in a couple of minutes, Renee. So there's the satellite. It looks exactly the same as it has the last 3 days. And it looks like it's going to look for the next 24 hours. All right, here we go. Let's go hour by hour. So tomorrow morning, look at where you're interested in. Tomorrow morning from 8 o'clock through lunchtime, we are not expecting rain. Partly to mostly cloudy, but we're not expecting rain at this point. All right? By the way, we're on Instagram tonight as well, streaming on Instagram. So from 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, you start to see that sea breeze boundary get going. And again, you start to see those inland areas get the rain. So tomorrow should be the same as today in terms of inland areas get the rain and coastal areas do not. And there will be plenty of breaks. Is it going to be a great beach day? No. Is it going to be a completely overcast, cloudy day? No. Is it going to be somewhere in between? Yes. All right? That's 4 o'clock tomorrow. 5 o'clock, everything's still inland. For folks who are asking tomorrow evening for graduation parties and whatnot, look at the coast from 6 to 10. Now, I'm going to show you the GFS and the Euro in a minute. We'll see if they agree. Softball in Palmetto is going to be fine, Brian. My daughter's playing in Manatee County tomorrow, I believe. I think they're playing in Manatee. I can't go because of the USF thing, but I think they're playing for Manatee. Anyway, there's Saturday evening, all right? Inland areas. Now, look at the rain try to back build a little bit like it has tonight, but still not making it. That's 8 o'clock tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, 10 p.m. So just exactly like tonight. So I repeat, Tomorrow, I do not believe rain along the coast is going to be a major issue. Is the chance 0? No. Is it maybe 10% or less? Yes, but it's not 0. And Jason will be in the morning, and he'll update it just in case. Jules, how goes it? Okay, yard sale in the morning. You will be fine, Carrie. You will be fine. So that's through 10 o'clock Saturday night. Now, let's do the overnight Saturday night into Sunday morning. I do believe there will be a few overnight coastal showers Saturday night, Sunday morning, but not too many. 7 a.m. on Mother's Day, 8 a.m. on Mother's Day. Now, I'm not sold on this solution yet, and I'll show you in just a minute why. But right now, they're keeping us rain-free in the morning on Mother's Day, and then you can see the area of rain building in from the west. So we've got tomorrow and the first half. Oops, hold on a second. My daughter Ryan is calling me. Just a second. Hello. Hi. Hey, sweetie, are you going to bed? Yeah, because you have, here, and I'm on DPR right now. Say hi to everybody, just a second. Okay, okay, go ahead and say hi. Okay, tell people about the dance, what happened today. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a thing. So Ryan Pitt was student council, was president this year for student council. And she pitched as a 5th grader last year in elementary school. This is our last year with a kid in elementary school. Unbelievable. She pitched a school dance. They've never had a school dance before at her school. So she pitched to the principal and you know, the teachers, a school dance. So kind of tell people what happened and how it went.
Well, since I'm like the president and stuff, and I come up with a lot of ideas, and I told some of my friends about it, and they're like, yeah, like that's cool and stuff. So I talked to the principal and stuff, and it took a couple of months, and I came up with the presentation and everything. And we bought decorations, and we set them up today after school. I stayed late to set them up with a couple of other student council people, and then we left to go get ready and stuff. We came back, and we had lights, and our coach was like our DJ, and I made the playlist with him, so I principal along.
What were some of the songs in the playlist?
There was Don't Stop Believin', YMCA, Cha-Cha Slide, Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah.
Okay.
There's more, but I can't remember.
So did you dance with anybody?
Like, I danced with my friends.
Did you dance with any boys?
No.
Okay, I was just wondering. I didn't know the answer to that, by the way. So you danced with your friends?
Yeah.
So you danced with Jada and Ellery and yeah, and
Talked with the boy.
I mean, you did what?
No, I talked with the boy.
You talked to boys, but you did not dance with them.
A boy.
A boy.
Boy, not multiple.
Okay, and which boy did you talk to, or do you not want to share that?
I'm not sharing that.
Okay, all right, fair, valid. Okay, all right, well, I love you very much, sweetie, and I know you're going to be out early. She has to be up at 5:15 a.m. for softball.
Wake up at 4:50.
Just to wake up at 4 what? 4:50. Holy cow. And you're playing in Manatee County, right? Yeah. Someone just said boys will get banned from DPL. That's right. That is right. Boys will get banned, all right? And you tell them that. Whoever this boy is that you speak of. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. All right. I love you very much. Have a good night. Have fun tomorrow, and give us updates on how it goes.
Love you.
All right, sweetie. I love you. Have a good night. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I had to take the call. When your daughter calls, you pick up, right? Okay. So let's get back to why did I come over this way? I don't know. All right, anyway, So maybe I guess to answer the phone. All right, so anyway, so there's a look at Sunday through Mother's Day around lunchtime, all right? Then 1 o'clock. All right, you start to see some showers along the coast. Mother's Day around 1 o'clock. All right, and look at the line getting closer and kind of filling in. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So the models have been pretty consistent on this, where you have inland storms tomorrow, dry on the coast. Mother's Day morning, dry with showers building in the afternoon. Not steady rain, just some scattered showers. Plenty of time that it's not going to be raining. And then Sunday night, you start to see, as the low gets closer, you start to see the rain filling in. So midnight, Monday morning, 1 a.m., some significant rain coming in overnight, Sunday night, Monday morning. And then you still have an area of rain coming in on Monday morning into the afternoon. And then it's pretty much done by later on in the afternoon. So how much rain? I'm going to show you the high resolution model, by the way, for tomorrow as well. So here's the high resolution model. Again, it does bring in the chance of a shower. And this is what I wanted to tell you here. Okay, and this is significant. In the summertime, right? Well, yeah, Monday could very well be close to a washout. I don't disagree. All right, this is something that we often talk about in the summertime, all right? And I think this is a realistic possibility. Let me explain. Westerly wind, when the water temperature is 86 or higher, you see late morning, even mid to late morning, coastal showers that move inland. The heaviest rain is still inland, as it will be tomorrow. But when the water's warm enough, when the water's warm enough, it can create its own environment in a sense and create these showers, called diurnal convection, and that rain will develop overnight in the Gulf and move onshore in the morning. We don't have enough moisture in May for that to happen. But when there's an area of low pressure, we do. And we still have a westerly flow. So in my opinion, this high resolution model, I think, might be a little more accurate than the other model, which showed it completely rain-free on the coast. I was talking to somebody today at a function that I spoke at, and I said I would not be shocked if between 1 and 2:30 there's a coastal shower tomorrow, just like in the summer when you get a westerly flow and then everything moves in. And if you look at the model, the high resolution, that is exactly what it is showing you. It is showing you 11 a.m., look at Bradenton. That's actually where Ryan's playing softball. Look at the rain coming in. 11 a.m., 12, 1. Now, it all moves inland, but I do think there is a slight chance of a late morning, early afternoon shower along the coast, but by late afternoon, early evening, for people asking about the sunset and whatnot, they should be fine. I do not expect any rain. So tonight, mostly cloudy, dry, with the exception of inland areas that are getting storms. There's the 7-day. And I'm going to show you the models in a minute, but here's just the overall 7-day. We've kind of given you specifics on the timing. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Now, I've been hearing some people say, oh, it's the beginning of the rainy season now, and we're going to start getting... No, we're not. We are not getting... This is not the rainy season. This is an area of low pressure that's giving us rain. But once this low moves out, we're right back to the typical hot, dry May weather that we have. Now, if there's enough rain, sometimes residual moisture in the ground can create additional showers, renegade showers, a day or two after. That would maybe last Tuesday or Wednesday, but for most of us, no. And then we're right back to sunny hot, because the rainy season, I mean, I know it's a gray area. There's no such thing as the rainy season start date. But I've worked here 30 years. And I'm telling you, our afternoon storms don't get kicking until mid to late June. There's other areas down south that start a little earlier, but for us, usually it's June 15th to 25th. And that's when and it doesn't just start like that. Oh, look, it's the rainy season. It builds up. Just like when it winds down, it doesn't go zoop, it winds down gradually. So there you go. That is how we're looking now. Now let's go and look at some of the models. Okay, and for the timing. All right, there's the overall rainfall for the next 7 days. Obviously, it's going to rain. Okay, let's look at, this is the GFS, okay? And someone said, I blame the French for inventing rain. I don't even know what that means. Sometimes like I'll have an idea, but I just don't even know what that means. Rays and Brewers are tied at 3. Thank you, Adam. Okay. Taylor, you're making me laugh. Okay. So this is a look at Saturday morning, all right? Here's your GFS. Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. 8 p.m., look at the inland showers. Offshore rain, coast is dry. So that seems to hold true. Overnight, Saturday night, Sunday morning. Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Quite a few clouds, but dry. 2 p.m., the rain starts to move in. 8 p.m. So from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., you got that big blob of rain that's going to come in. Sunday night, Mother's Day, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., I think we're going to be seeing some rain coming in. But overnight, that's 2 a.m. Monday morning, rain. 8 a.m. Monday, rain. 2 p.m. Monday, rain. 8 p.m. Monday, rain, ending, moving over to the east side. A little bit weaker, though. The GFS is actually a little bit weaker with the overall rainfall totals. All right, let's look at the Euro. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Right there, 8 a.m. 2 p.m. See, the Euro is showing what I kind of agree with, that little westerly flow. Little bit of a coastal shower between 1 and 2. And the Euro's pretty good at that. But by 8 o'clock, it moves in. The coast is dry. 2 a.m. Sunday morning, still okay. 8 a.m., we start to see showers coming in. I still think there could be some morning showers on Sunday. I do, with that low as close as it is and a westerly for the southwest flow. So Mother's Day, I cannot guarantee no rain in the morning, but I think the bulk of it will be in the afternoon. But I cannot guarantee there won't be a few showers. 2 p.m., still most offshore. And then starting at 8 p.m. on Sunday, it comes in. 2 a.m., it's raining. 8 a.m., the Euro's going to town on Monday with the rain. There's the 8 a.m., there's the 2 p.m. That is some serious rain with the Euro. That is a 12-hour window of heavy rain with the Euro. By the way, I just wanted to mention the tropics because we've talked about this. And there's your GFS. Oh, wait. Oh, look, the GFS has finally come to its senses and is no longer showing a hurricane. And the Euro is completely quiet. So folks, right there, that is the reason why posting long-range GFS stuff is a bunch of malarkey. Because 99% of the time it's going to be wrong. So what's the point? And we've talked about this. I get it. The mindset is I want to show every possibility. But I don't know. If you know it's wrong 99% of the time, is it worth showing at all? For the 1% that it's right? Because you're going to just completely think it's out to lunch always. I don't know the answer. It's a personal thing. But at the end of the day, the Euro and the GFS are doing exactly what we thought they would. The Euro is right. The GFS is wrong. There's a meteorologist, a really very smart meteorologist. Matter of fact, I subscribe to his model page because to share models that we share, you have to pay for them. So I subscribe. Our weather team subscribes. And Ryan Malley's his name. FSU grad, really, really smart meteorologist. And there has been a lot of people over the last couple of weeks noting how bad the GFS has been. Like, horrible bad. And the question a lot of folks are asking Is this what hurricane season is going to be like? Is it bad because it's not getting enough data? I don't know the answer. I don't think anyone knows the answer, but it's something that a lot of folks are afraid of. When NOAA had cuts and they started cutting weather balloon launches and other things, less data in, less accurate data out. I don't know if that's what's happening. It might just be a bad stretch with the GFS, but I'm telling you, it's caught a lot of people's attention. And Ryan posted about that today. I think it was on Twitter, but was pretty much saying, man, this is bad. And if this continues during hurricane season, this is going to be really bad. So we'll see. I think the jury is still out. I don't know, because we don't know how things are ultimately going to play out in cuts and with the Weather Service and whatnot. But it is certainly something to be concerned about, I think. So, Alyssa, how you doing? All right. Yep, exactly right, Denise. Hashtag cha-ching. For the joker on Twitter who said every time I mentioned the GFS, they thought that I got paid for mentioning the GFS, because the GFS has its own bank account being a mathematical formula. What are you gonna do? Diane, I don't know what you guys are laughing about, but that's good. Because you're right, KJ. Honestly, this is exactly what I like to do. I'll sit here and talk, and whoever's kind of wanting to listen about what the weather is, look, we all know that this group, this chat group, there's a lot of camaraderie. It's a family in a lot of ways. We've said this for years. We've been doing this for over a decade. Way before Facebook's been doing live, we've been doing our weather chat. And it really was, we had get-togethers at the mall the first year, over at International Mall. I mean, it was about, I don't know, Jules, what was it, maybe 50 of us? And we met over in the food plaza and started eating pizza. And then one of the guys, Joey, somebody unplugged something and all the lights went out. But I mean, it's a camaraderie thing. And let me share a little story, and then I will answer your questions. So I don't remember her name, but last year at the Crooked Thumb, when I had my meet and greet, there was a really sweet girl who came by, and she was in her 20s. And she was relatively new to the area. She'd been here maybe 3 years. And she was alone, she was by herself, and she was pretty depressed and really sad. And she found our group, our chat group, and really, really looked forward to it and made a lot of friends, a lot of camaraderie, and she said it got her through some really dark times. And last year when she came to the Crooked Thumb, she came there to thank me because she's kind of moved on with her life, and she's found some people in her life that she cares about, and she's gotten through that dark time. But she really attributed getting through it to the camaraderie of you guys, to the camaraderie of the folks who showed that they cared about her. So yeah, this is a virtual group, but I don't even know what that means anymore, because is it virtual? Yes, it's a virtual room. But are all these people, every one of them, care about each other? Well, most do. There are some folks out there that just want to raise a ruckus. But again, I love that. I really that touched my heart, and it reminded me why I think I like this forum, because there is. I mean, it's a family. And I've said this 11 billion times, and I'll say it again. One of the guys said it's like 1,000 of us with our lawn chairs in the backyard just yelling over each other, talking to each other while I'm trying to give the weather. And it's kind of like that. So I'm very appreciative and very thankful to every single one of you, Taylor, you included. And just remember, there are people in this group that probably feel the same way. And, just remember, when someone maybe needs a pat on the back or being cheering up, you can make a difference. And that has happened. So someone wants to put up their Halloween decorations. I say go for it. I absolutely do. Just take over the mall. If it was during hurricane season when we had 50, 60,000 people in this chat, we could take over the mall at that point. Yeah, but then they'd expect me to buy the pizza. I don't got that much money. I mean, that's some serious pizza. Because I don't remember how many pizzas I bought, but that was only for 30 people. Imagine what it's like for 50,000. So anyway, it does sound like an Italian family, Ryan. It does. All right, so do I go with the GFS or the Euro this weekend? Ryan, I go with the Euro. I definitely go with the Euro. Hagen it is. It's a really nice story. And I just think we need to always remember that. So, all right, guys, so I will now answer questions. If you need any rain on Tuesday, I think a slight chance of a few stray showers. Other than that, no. All right, what else? Go to it. Thank you for the good wishes for the commencement speech. I think it'll go okay. No sandbags, Taylor. You're good. Everybody's like, Taylor's back. Wait a minute, how'd that happen? Clearwater Threshers tomorrow night. Oh, a DPL night. Jules, I am working on that. So I'm working on a night where Ryan sings the national anthem, and we have a DPL night, and a rule number 7th inning stretch. How about that? Rule number 7th inning stretch. Ryan sings the national anthem, and Crooked Thumb supplies rule number 7 beer. There's a really good chance that could happen. All right? So I'm just telling you. And that would be pretty awesome. Okay. Now, I don't do the whole cruise thing, Adam. Mike does that with Mike's weather page, my buddy Mike. They do a cruise thing. Yeah, I don't do that. Yes, Joylene, everybody's going to get rain. Everybody's going to get rain on Monday. Lane, thank you very much. Someone asked a question and I missed it. Priscilla, how are you? Good to see you. Well, okay, how will boating be on Sunday? All right, boating is not going to be a great day for Mom taking a boat out on Sunday. It's going to be pretty rough. That low's going to be getting closer. I wouldn't be surprised if you're looking at 3 to 4 foot seas and dodging some showers. If you're going to take a boat out, tomorrow's your day. Wedding Monday morning at 8 a.m. Yeah, it's going to rain. Yeah, Rochelle, it's going to rain. I don't think there's any way around it. It's going to rain. Okay, let's see. What else? Zoo Tampa tomorrow. You should be fine, Yami. Christina, I'd say 7 days. Florida, you can go a little bit longer than that sometimes. But I feel comfortable with 7 days. Sunday early morning at the zoo. Unless 70-30 that you'll be okay. 70-30. I still think there is a chance of rain moving in Sunday morning. Okay. Mike does his own thing, Cassandra. I'm friends with Mike, but Mike does his own thing. And so if we're going to have a DPL one, we're going to have it. Now, Mike can come and bring his family. I love Mike's family. I love his girls. His wife is awesome. But yeah, this would be a DPL rule number 7th inning stretch. And my daughter Ryan singing the national anthem. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the Saturday night, Kelly, are the fireworks nights. Those are and they're great. I love the Threshers games. I love them. Jason Adams, not our Jason Adams, different Jason Adams, is the GM of the Threshers. He is just an awesome guy, and they put on an awesome, awesome show over there. They really do. Yeah, KJ, I still think so. I still think overall 2 to 4 inches. Yep, I do. Yeah, the tropics, that's just a bunch of nonsense, Kim. Just is. Holiday will be fine, Alyssa. You got rain Sunday night into Monday. The Euro is bringing a little bit better rain, though. Taylor. Yeah, this is a rule number 7 hoodie. See, rule number 7. So it's not an FSU hoodie. It's not a college hoodie. It's a U.S. Yeah, you're right, Adam. They actually won that game. They played with a little bit of heart, surprisingly, last night. Memorial. Now, Nicole, Mother's Day weather, more clouds than tomorrow and a better chance of rain later in the afternoon and into the evening. By the way, if you're just tuning in, this will repeat when I stop and you can watch because I went hour by hour and showed everything about 20 minutes ago. So, but yeah, Nicole, Saturday would be better than Sunday. Mother's Day, there will be some rain, especially in the afternoon and at night. Okay. Want to buy should we buy the gazebo at Costco? I don't know. I personally would. I'm not going to not buy stuff because of the possibility of a hurricane. Ain't no way. Let's see. Anything else? Tomorrow night there will not be a DPL, more than likely, unless it's from my house. I don't work tomorrow. I get back from USF probably around 5. You know what? If it's going to be rough, then maybe I will tomorrow night just from my house, a brief one. So that's possible, but I can't guarantee it because I'm not sure what Ryan's doing. And it is Mother's Day weekend. How's 19 on Monday morning? It's going to be wet, David, that's for sure. And it's always horrible as it is. He's a weather buff. He is not a meteorologist, Anthony. But he is a weather buff, and he's self-taught, and, you know, like he called me today and didn't know what a particular cloud was, what it was called. And I told him, because he always wants to learn. Being self-taught is a good thing. And he asks people who know and who've been educated and trained, and that's how you learn. I think it's great. There's not a thing wrong with that. Blueberry picking Saturday morning. You will be fine, Courtney. It's about over, too. That season's about over, so now's the time to go. USF area for rain. Close call tomorrow. I think it stays just east of you, but it's close. And then it does rain later Sunday into Sunday night, Monday. Let's see, time frame for rain. Sunday morning is tough, Alyssa. I'm telling you, I'm having a real tough time with it. I think you'll get it in before the rain coming later in the afternoon, but the one model does show some rain on Sunday morning. It's tricky. Rain for Ray J concert Sunday night? Yeah, probably. Not all the time, but some scattered showers, yes. Okay, Nokomis, the farther south you are, George, the less rain you will see. The farther north, the more. So Nokomis will see less rain. Yeah, Hagen, that was surprising. The Leafs went up 2-0 early, and I'm thinking, oh, wow, this is over. And the Panthers came back. Yeah, KJ, the Caps looked a lot better last night. But we'll see. Carolina is really good at home, like one of the best home teams in the NHL. So now the Caps have to win a game on the road after losing at home. All right, Rays have the bases loaded. Thank you for the update. Yeah, Finley's awesome. Oh, really? Goes to jiu-jitsu with Finley? That's hysterical, Kelly. I got a picture with Finley last week when my daughter and I went. Oh, my son and I went, rather. Okay, yeah, DPL Deck Edition. Yeah, Anna Maria, that would be really fun. Okay, let me see. Anything else? Thank you very much, Becky. Very kind. Welcome. Monday morning, I don't think... there could be a few delays. I don't think it's going to be that bad. The Euro is more aggressive in the rain and the potential. Oh, we were going to talk about severe weather. Brooksville Sunday, pretty good chance of rain in the afternoon. Sunday afternoon, the Villages, pretty good chance of rain. Pretty good chance of rain. We are going to look at SPC. Manatee County, less. Will Naples get any rain? Yes, Janelle, but not very much. Yeah, Thompson has been really good. Yeah, the Knights are down 2-0, Eddie. That was Edmonton. Boy, Edmonton was 1.7 seconds out of being out of the playoffs, and now they're up 2-0 over Vegas. That right there is the NHL. Let's look at SPC. All right, convective outlooks for... Yeah, so a marginal risk of severe weather. Let's go ahead and look at this. So, yeah, I think that flash flooding thing's overrated. All right, so this is marginal risk on day 2 for our area. And that's Saturday morning to Sunday morning, okay? Now let's look at day 3. Same thing, marginal risk. So certainly nothing high. So the severe threat doesn't appear to be all that high. More than anything, I'm thinking we're looking at the potential for some flash flooding, as someone had mentioned. But those chances are still, I think the Weather Service is going like 15%, 5 to 15%. So they're still rather low. Yeah, Hagen, I've been watching them as well. Boy, the Knicks, man, how in the world? The Celtics had 20-point leads 2 times in the last 2 games in the second half, and the Knicks both times came back and caught them. In Boston, in the Garden. People are like, how's this guy know sports? You have no idea. Yeah, that shocked me. I don't think I've ever seen the Celtics at home in the playoffs blow 2 20-point leads ever. That was just absolutely crazy. St. Augustine, Saturday and Sunday, will get St. Augustine will get evening storms on Saturday. It will move east. Sunday, it'll probably hold off until later. Yeah, Laszlo, those games were crazy. And the Warriors without Steph. The Warriors without Stephen Curry still did a number yesterday on the Wolves, and that was shocking. So the NBA playoffs have been good. I'm with you. Yeah, I think less than an inch for Sarasota, the farther south. Katie, I'm out of Diet Dr. Pepper. It's a good catch. Out of Diet Dr. Pepper. I got to bring some back. The Cavs are up. Yeah. Yeah, the Pacers were. Go figure. Home court advantage has meant nothing in that one. The Pacers beat Cleveland the first 2 games in Cleveland. Now they're going back home to Indiana, and the Cavs are opening up a can of on the Pacers in Indiana. So go figure. Kind of crazy. It's true, Jules. Tampa Saturday evening, it's going to be east of Tampa. It's going to be fine. Cruising out of Miami to Cancun. Going on the rain, you'll be fine, Jessica. No worries. No worries. All right. Wait a minute, Adam. You said 89-69 Cavs, correct? Is that what you said? I'm not looking at the score, but I just looked at what you had here. So if that is the case. Honeymoon Beach on Sunday morning. Yeah, there is a chance of some showers on Sunday morning. Not a high chance. I think it'll be cloudy. Not a great beach day. Cloudy. Maybe the rain holds off, but there's absolutely a chance of at least a few showers on Sunday morning along the coast. There absolutely is. No, I have Dr. Pepper at home. I just don't have it here. No, this will not take us out of the drought, not even close. Polk County, tomorrow absolutely rain in Polk County. Absolutely, positively rain in Polk County tomorrow. Sunday, it holds off until late in the evening and into the early morning hours. Yeah, you're right. Garland was out. Yeah, you're right, Jim. They needed those guys. But boy, still, losing the first 2 at home, honestly, I made a future play on the Hard Rock. I had the Gators to win the national championship. I had the Dodgers to win the World Series. And even though the Thunder looked like the smart play, I went with Cleveland in an upset because I wanted some odds to win the NBA. I don't think the Thunder's going to lose. The Thunder's so good. They're so good. But you never know. I love Mitch and Polly, Hagen. Mitch and Polly are great. Yep. Oh, the Maple Leafs tied it up. Thank you, Adam. Maple Leafs tied it up. I'm going to have to go watch that if it goes OT. So, yeah, Largo, David, you will get rain Sunday night and Monday. Terry, Tim, Monday, Orlando will rain. More than likely in the afternoon and evening. Saturday, 4 p.m., I think you'll get the game in, Vanessa. Sebring, rain tomorrow, and then Sunday night into Monday. The rain tomorrow will be early evening. Like early evening, like it was today. Outside event tomorrow from 10 to 2, Emily, I think you're good. I think you're good. I think you'll be okay. All right, we got anybody else? I think I've cut. Ruskin, Sarah, there is a chance of a few showers tomorrow, but probably not. Your best chance will be Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and Monday morning. Or Monday afternoon. Monday, the entire day, rather. Countryside, Beth, I do not think you'll get rain until later on Sunday, Sunday night, and Monday. What? Panthers scored a goal for Toronto? Really? I'm going to have to look at that. So Tampa to fly out will be fine. Major, okay, thank you. Appreciate it, Katie. Siesta Key Sunday, some scattered showers. Farther south you are, the less rain. Yes, that radar is live behind me. Yes, it is. Any rain in Palm Harbor tomorrow for the prom? I don't think so. I think you're okay for the prom. They scored an own goal, really? Oh, man, I got to watch that. All right, Taylor. Spring Hill, a little bit better chance. Earlier on Sunday, and then Sunday night into Monday. The bulk of the rain will be Sunday night into Monday. Except for inland areas, Polk County, you're still going to get another round of rain and hail tomorrow afternoon, late, and in the evening. All right. How's it going, Kelly? All right, Rays are up 4-3 going into the ninth. 8 minutes left in that game. I got to go watch that hockey game, guys. I got to go watch it. Seth Jones' own goal. Hysterical. Yeah, it is not a pool day, Nicole, on Sunday. 100% not a pool day. I'm not saying it's going to rain the whole time, but it's going to be cloudy, and there will be some rain. Seminole, I think the rain holds off until Sunday later and Sunday night, and, of course, Monday. You will get that, Anders. You will get rain. Well, where do you live? You have to tell me where you live. All right, Kim, good to see you. I'm going to go watch the rest of the hockey game. And, but yeah, whoever it is, you're going to get 1/100 of an inch of rain or more, even the southern counties. But most of it will fall on Monday. Barry, how you doing? Tallahassee, yeah, Tally's going to get some solid rainfall totals. The farther north you are, the more you're going to see. Have we ditched the 7-day yet? And what will Monday's hurricane be named? Andrew. We have not ditched the 7-day, but we have new graphics coming out in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So I don't know what they're going to look like, to be honest. I've not seen them yet. Hey, Dennis, my daughter Carissa said Mother's Day is not going to be a washout. It is not going to be a washout, Sharon. It is going to be cloudy most of the day, and there will be some afternoon and evening showers, but it will not be a washout. Homosassa rain, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and Monday. Going to Disney tomorrow. I do think it's going to rain at Disney tomorrow evening. I do, but not until late afternoon or into the evening. Is it Valeria or Valeria? Valeria or Valeria and Alexandra. How you guys doing? Have a good weekend. So, all right, guys. Thank you, David. I ran that Mother's Day graphic, Crystal. I absolutely showed it. So, driving up to Gainesville to Sarasota tomorrow on 75, you'll be fine, Hallie. Ooh, thank you, Kim. Thank you. Yep, new graphics coming, and which means we have to build all those scenes again. What a nightmare. All right, guys, have a great night. Moms, have a great Mother's Day. If there's anything that's noteworthy tomorrow night, I will chime in from home, but otherwise, I will see you on our next edition of Dennis Phillips Live. Davenport, yes, rain tomorrow evening and Sunday night into Monday. Have a great night, and I will see you guys next time.